and welcome to Coding for Teachers. This online course will help you acquire coding skills, but it will also help you teach coding to your students in school. I'm Ras, and I will help you learn how to program. Now, this course is primarily meant for teachers, because we don't only want to teach you how to code, we want to help you understand how you can implement coding lessons into your normal classes. So why should teachers know how to code? Well, let me ask you the question, why do students need to learn coding? And I think the answer is pretty obvious. If you look at the world around us, you can see that coding is in demand everywhere. Not only for interesting career paths, of course, people who know coding are in high demand, but with coding skills, you can really have an impact on the world. You are there to drive innovation. Unfortunately, in most countries, especially in Europe, we are not where we want to be. We don't have coding lessons firmly implemented in schools. Yes, I know some schools are shining examples. Some schools have great coding lessons, but I mean, in general, we are still lacking. And usually what we see happening is that teachers who realize the importance of coding are making an effort and showing a lot of initiative to bring coding to their schools. We want to support such an effort. We want to get more teachers who know a little about coding and who can then show the initiative to bring coding to their students, to give them an advantage. So what we want to do is help you implement coding in other classes without losing any content in that class. For instance, if you teach math, you can definitely implement coding exercises into your math class. You can do the same in language classes or in geography or biology or any other classes. We'll try to encourage you a little. We'll try to come up with good examples that you can use in your classes. So I hope you got a little curious about this, because it's gonna be a lot of fun. We decided to publish a series of videos on YouTube because we noticed that people don't want to sign up for something, they don't want to register for something, they want easy access. So if you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us because it lets us see that people actually watch our videos, and it will help us do more content. You don't lose anything by that, it doesn't cost you anything, and we don't get any of your data. So let's get started and talk about coding. Before we actually do any coding, let's talk about the programming language and make sure we all know what a programming language is. Well, a programming language essentially bridges the gap between the machine on the one hand and the programmer on the other hand. The human programmer. The machine thinks in binary code, basically zeros and ones, or on and off. Whereas the human programmer thinks in normal human language. And that is a problem because those two sides don't understand each other so easily. So a programming language is a structured way of giving commands that the computer understands and can translate into its machine language. There are plenty of programming languages, and I don't want to go through the entire history of programming languages, but it is important to remember that the programming language we use in this class is called Python. Python is a very popular language, and it's been around since its release in 1991. The name Python might remind you of a big snake, but it was not named after the snake. It was actually named after a television comedy sketch series called Monty Python's Flying Circus. So why did we choose Python? Well, Python has several advantages, and we think it's a very good choice if you want to introduce coding to schools. First of all, It's the fastest growing programming language, so there's a huge demand for Python developers. It has very simple syntax, which means it's easy to understand written Python code. And most importantly, it is easy to understand and learn, which is a huge advantage when we want to use this in schools. So are you ready to start? Well, let's move on to the next video, in which we install Python on your computer, or, alternatively, explore a way of coding in an online environment. And then we will, of course, write our first program to become real Python developers. By the way, I'm not just here by myself. This course is created by a group of educators, many teachers among them, who are interested in getting more coding into schools. It is also funded by the European Commission. If you want to know any details about who is behind this, take a look at the logos at the end of this video.